Oh, the games just keep continuing here.
Yes, they do, Tones.
The Marden Sporting Club. And we've got a big one here, mate. The Melbourne Makos looking to go 4-0, just what the Sydney Seahawks did in the women's game. But the Manta Rays, they're looking to shut that down. I'm joined again by Mr. Anson Carter in the commentary box with me. Ants, great to have you back, mate. Had a game off just to get the vocals right.
That's right, just to rehydrate like these athletes. We're working just as hard as them, in my opinion, mate. So it gives me time to rehydrate, replenish, and get back at it. So, yeah, like you said, the Makos are looking to maintain what they've done well all week and go 4-0, the same as the Seahawks and the girls. And the Rays are really looking to get back on top to that form when they started yesterday.
Yeah, look, they have some X factor, these Rays. And we've seen it. You know, we've seen when they've won games, they can dominate games.
They can. Very offensive heavy, very powerful, and they have a decent, I mean, all teams have decent keepers, but Stoikos is another one that's a cream of the crop.
He is indeed. And even in the first game today, you know, Price, he was a man on a mission. Whereas the offense, Baker came in. But one of them fires, one of them doesn't. One of them fires, one of them doesn't. When they all those cylinders fire, Glenn Meredith will have a smile on his face like you wouldn't have seen.
Correct.
And it could happen right here.
Well, the script has been flipped a little bit here for the Mantas as well. They've had the bigger gap today. So let's hope that pays off for them in the fatigue column there, Tones. And as far as the Makos, they've had the quicker turnaround today. So let's see if that plays a factor in the Makos coming up a bit shorter in that regard there, mate.
Well, a couple of scenarios here. And Makos win, they go 4-0. Makos lose, they go 3-1. Salties won earlier, so 3-1. So they will both be on 3-1. Where that sits 1 and 2, we'll have to look at. Not sure whether it goes on goal difference to start. And then if goal differences are the same, whether or not that then goes on goals conceded. Or whether it straight away goes on goals conceded. We'll work that out. That's for bigger heads than us right now.
Correct. And
all I know is I have to write down 4.
If they win.
and I'll write down 3 and 1 if they don't.
Correct.
Which will leave 2 on. The Manta Rays, if they get up, they'll be 2 and 2. 3 and 1. They'll finish third, whatever happens. So they want that 3-4 playoff.
Correct.
Because they're gonna come up against then the Seahawks playing the Red Bellies.
It is.
That is a 4v5. They play an extra game.
Correct.
So you want to finish third.
Yes, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, but the thing is as well, if the Makos get the win, yes, they go 4-0, but that puts 3 teams on 1 and 3. There's a mathematical nightmare for the people above.
Mathematical nightmare. So it'll be 4-0. That would mean the Makos would finish first, Salties finish second,
and then
it's down to goal difference.
So yeah, scoring goals in this game. You never let yourself get too far behind, and you can always make up a deficit. So the game is that fast as the teams start heading out, led by the referees in chief here. And the boys should follow any moment now, Tones. I'm looking forward to this one. This is going to be an absolute cracker. There's firepower on both sides, good stout goalies, and pace up and down the field.
And I might go through the 2 teams here. We've got the Melbourne Makos. In the cage there is Shawnee Aaron, Jordan Gillespie. He's an X-factor. Harry Gibson's been amazing. Charlie Warren, Mitchell White, Adam Sopp, Jesse Baker, Jesse Winnan. There's a Jesse you want to watch out for occasionally. Tom Richards, I love Tom Richards. Put him long stick, short stick. Henry Haskett has been outstanding. And as that just flicks over, I've got to be quicker. With the Manta Rays, we've got Nikolaevsky, Kobe Cook, Ethan Buchanan, Jack Price, another X-factor, Fothergill, DeCarlo, Lachlan Walker. We saw Lachlan come and had an issue earlier today, so we'll see how he goes. Harari, he's one of my ones I love. Marden, Stoikos in the cage. Mitch Baker can light anything up. Gordon, and rounding it out is Jared Neal. He's come down from New South Wales. Jared's a really good player, and he's played a lot of box.
Super nice guy as well.
Just a great guy, Jared Neal. So there we go. Melbourne Makos, Perth Manta Rays. Great to have you here again, live and free on the Australian Lacrosse Network for Major League Sixes. It doesn't get any bigger than this, and we are starting to really get excited for these games because tomorrow there's some big dances about to happen.
Yes, there is, Tones, and it's going to get super exciting once all the rounds are sorted out with who's playing who. And it looks here like Ethan Buchanan's taking the face of the Mantas.
Up against White, I think that is in there. So Buchanan maybe against White, just looking. I know White's got a white helmet, and I was right. White with a white helmet.
White for White.
And that's gone out of bounds.
Reface.
So that will be,
orange
it came off a Makos stick. So they'll have the first offensive foray here. Walker, there he is down the back. So he looks like he's okay. Just looking to set some up. Baker looking to come in. Oh, great cut from Baker. Little BTB off the keeper.
Bit of flair and finesse there, Tones.
Well, that should be a reset. That came off the keeper. And that definitely... Oh, no, that came off the keeper. That was a save.
That was definitely a save.
Definitely a save there. Yep, and reiterated there.
But he's called it a tip-off, so no reset on the shot clock.
Well, that definitely came off the keeper.
It definitely did. And,
that's
Walker,
a save.
Walker looks like he's just here to distribute at this moment in time. And here we go, Price. He loves it from up top. Good both hands, and he's found himself space. One hand. Defensive pressure. You don't see him hit the deck too often, so that's fantastic pressure there.
It is indeed. And we got a penalty here.
Is that Gibson? Oh, White got that one.
So that is White sitting down for the penalty there, 1-6. And he will sit for a 1-minute penalty here. So another opportunity for the Makos.
Yep.
Aaron getting one save there.
With Harari.
Another opportunity. You can't give this team many opportunities.
No.
So here's this little rotation they run on this right-hand side. Looking in. I
is.
like that.
Oh, Buchanan
that I like
with
a lot.
Absolute jet of a shot. Wow, great through pass there. A couple of these guys are pressing early. Jesse Winnan doesn't need an invitation. He's just let one go.
That one has gone up and over. And you don't have to send an invitation to Jesse Winnan, do you?
No. He will just say, "I'll RSVP anyway."
And it was already in the post before you sent me the
correct
invitation. So ball up the top with Price. It hits the ball over there.
Harari surveying, stepping
Gordon,
down.
Oh, little step, pops in.
Good footwork, young fella. And great ground ball. Here comes Campbell McKinnon. Going back up the other way. Nods for the outlet. And he's got Harry Gibson as his compatriots come out onto the field. Oh, good reach. Over to
that stretches
Soppy.
the hamstrings.
Yes.
So Sop with the ball up the top. Runs down the line here.
That Warren.
Flies. That's come off a stick,
good.
picked up
Way
by
to
Winnan.
keep it in. He's got 5
seconds.
He'll be keen to go.
There's a shot coming. And again
Jesse,
over the top.
a little loose to start with, Jesse.
Yeah.
Uncharacteristic of him, but I dare say he'll find his range.
Can't blame him really on that one.
No.
He's picked the ball up off a tip with
Correct.
5 seconds to go and just managed. But I like the fact they're having a shot.
Correct.
Better than dropping the ball down and not putting it on the cage.
Not a fan of that.
So ball.
Marden.
That is
Walker with it. Price at X. Yep, he's also good from back here, isn't he, Tones? We noticed in the earlier game today, he drove some back corners and was able to get to space.
Just fires
both
down.
teams.
Actually unlucky not to get a cross-check up high there.
Both teams just struggling to put him on cage at the moment. It's to and fro with settled sets. Not much transition given up. Warren's got the ball now. Down to Campbell McKinnon. Surveying, taking his time.
I love the little head fakes,
few head nods.
Gotta love the head fake, don't you?
Yep.
Ball
Warren
on the
again.
other side. As White. No, that's not White. That is Lewis coming through.
Here we go, Warren.
Warren. Good
Stoikos.
save, Stoikos.
Aggressive step out. We've got a breakaway.
Tell you what,
put it too far in front.
You're very happy with the Manta Rays player there. Or the
Makos
player. He could have absolutely killed him.
Absolutely. No, you pulled up, did the right thing.
And because this game doesn't have that level of contact.
Correct.
That's really smart.
Oh, he's open.
Little BTB.
Good. Oh, he's got it anyway.
That could work here. McKinnon still got the ball. McKinnon still with it. Clock
good
has
D
been
Bobby
reset.
Cannon. Challenging him on the corner.
Still
Push him out of bounds.
26.
Stayed in. Well done. Tiptoe.
Tell you what, Campbell McKinnon.
Still plenty of time on this shot clock.
And we've got a hydration break here. So
Or was
Or
there...
is there a penalty here?
I think there was some issues with the shot clock there because
Still
they were
issues
stuck
with
in
the...
the...
Yeah, no, they're winding the shot clock down. You're right, Ants. Just bringing it down to 23 seconds. Tell you what it does do. Jesse Winnan was sitting over there thinking, I'm not in this offensive set. He sees the clock being wound down. He's yelled at someone to come off. And he's on the field in the offensive set.
Correct.
Oh, here we go. A little bit of special teams play here. I used to set something up like this from the top, mate, and have everyone down on the right-hand side.
For yourself specifically?
No, for everyone else. I can't dodge that far.
So Gillespie getting space at the hands. Oh, and that's good backup by Jesse. Unlucky.
So,
and he's mad at himself there. He knew he was there for the backup, did all the right things, just couldn't grasp that one.
I mean, why is he mad at not being able to take a ball at 140k an hour at his feet? But he has the ability to take it. So down the bottom corner here.
Baker.
That is Baker looking to spin. Kicks the ball down the back to Harari. He comes left, a little right, a little bit more left. Looks up the top. There's one up the top.
Oh, no.
You wonder whether that light is playing because it's just on dusk here.
It is, isn't it? And it's in between.
In between light. Shot clock. Winds
Gillespie.
down.
Oh, Phelpsy.
Gillespie.
Big swim moves.
Gillespie still there on Cook. And that there will be a time out here charged to the Makos. Not happy. We've got a 1-0 game.
Yep.
And
Buchanan the only scorer for the Rays there.
Gmo. He's never one to be backward, is he?
No.
In a coaching role.
Nah.
If he doesn't like something,
stop on it.
You know what? I'm going to tell you exactly what I don't like about it.
Correct.
And he doesn't like what he's seeing. Look, that last game we knew. What are there? 21 goals to 17?
Yes.
He was unhappy at the
he
end of the
was.
game with 21 goals.
Yeah.
It's a true professional in a coach there because he's, they're never happy, are they, coaches?
No, he's not. But again, from a coach's standpoint, there's been a message put out for the boys. After the last game, they looked so composed, so in sync. And at the moment, it's just that little bit of timing is off. And they've got to reel that in, reset everything, and let's go again, I reckon, with the message.
Yeah, at the moment, mate, the only NSYNC is on my playlist. And that's from the 80s.
Oh,
hey?
They that old?
Maybe they are.
But I reckon we've only got,
You're supposed to say, mate, are you that old?
Yeah, mate, you that old. Yes, that's right. So we've got about 240, maybe 250 left in this quarter. The time does go fast in these games, Tones. They're only 8-minute quarters.
22 seconds left on the shot clock. Ball kicks out here. Gibbo. He's been very good, hasn't he?
He has.
Gibson.
Solid, up and down.
And this guy is a monster. To be honest, he is a monster. That's got to be a hold.
Oh,
Stoikov.
And got the shot off. Reset. That's a reset, surely.
That is a reset. Has to be a reset.
No reset?
No, it has to be a reset. That's come off the keeper's stick.
That's come only off of the keeper.
No, they've got it right.
They've done it.
So, just a little note to everyone, if you're watching the shot clocks, the heat out here has played some havoc with the shot clock.
Yes.
So sometimes they're not responding as quickly as they should be. That's something we'll have to look at as we go through. And Harari, ball comes up in the air, ball down, ball still to be won.
Great ground ball by Sop. Still got 14, 10 left. Can they find an option? Harry Gibbo steps into one.
And here he goes,
outlet to Baker.
Baker just couldn't quite take it. He was off to the races if that had happened. It is a 1-0 game, so really entertaining defensive first quarter here, Anson.
Yes, it has been, mate. They've made some great stops, good opportunities, but I think they're all going to slowly settle into their sets here. Both teams heavily offensive, so be looking to see a lot of goals.
Backside.
Oh, great save.
Good save there from the keeper in Sean Aaron's. Opportunity to get down, looks inside.
Farkas. I mean, Farkas passed ahead to Gibbo there, and he had a one-on-one and just got stuffed by Stoikos. Big save.
I thought I needed to press the mute button then there.
No, I was trying to find the right words.
Well, the right words were Farkas with a save from Stoikos. Say that quickly, and you did.
Oh, my goodness. And Walker again surveying from the back, doing all the general-ish type manoeuvres.
So, tip. But that
send one.
And that won't be a reset.
Drop it and go.
So you can see there, the tip was called, but no reset on a tip from a defender.
The ball's here with Campbell McKinnon.
And look, coming down the middle
And Cook
there.
is ready to slap him.
Oh.
He's putting pressure out. I thought the umpire there might have grabbed a car. Oh,
that is a
Campbell
good
McKinnon.
shot from
Turn and
McKinnon.
shoot. For all the young people out there watching lacrosse, especially on the guy side of things, turn and shoot will go. What's a great manoeuvre. You don't need to take too many steps sometimes, as long as you're balanced with your footwork, as
And a
Campbell McKinnon
timeout.
shows there.
So Glenn Meredith wants a timeout. Limited time left in this one, about 40 seconds. He wants, effectively, there might be less than that actually, but as our clocks aren't in sync with the scorers' clocks.
Nope.
But he wants the last opportunity. We've seen this from Glenn Meredith before.
Yep.
We see him write this little play up where, if anyone's watching and you want to watch this back, you see Harari come around
Pass
that
through
left-hand
from the
side.
corner. That's right.
Yep.
It might be a pass through from Walker, or he may carry.
Yep.
So, but yes, you're right. Harari on that back corner has been getting himself into a shooting position and capitalising on most opportunities.
And interesting, after the when Walker had to leave the field earlier, he's actually moved from a top position to X now.
Yeah, just general. Just being an absolute floor general out there, guiding guys, pointing guys to the right spots, and he's just going to distribute for most of this game, I can see.
Yep, and that tells me that, you know, potentially there might be something there.
Yep.
Because he was a general at this top right-hand corner.
Yep.
Now, he's gone to the X position, and he seems to be subbing coming through from that position.
Yep.
So we'll keep an eye on him. We just like to pick these little things up.
That's right. Well, Harari is out there. He's not in his usual bottom corner scenario, but he might move himself down to there. We'll just have to see how this one plays out. The ball's going to start with Baker, in this top corner here, or with the other side with Harari?
Harari. It'll start on that dot
Yep.
over there. So
The
Harari,
designated
dot. Penalty dot.
Oh, no, it's starting over this side.
Okay. Anyway, starting in these top corners. So Baker looks, Harari on the move now, getting down, ball running on the offside. There's Harari. I'm looking for him. Walker,
He's still
one
on his
one.
own a little bit. There he is, Harari.
There is Harari.
Kicking it.
Kicks the ball down, runs the
Baker.
ball down. Baker.
Oh,
Baker.
Wow.
There we go.
Quick wrists there from Baker and just slots that one in the top corner. That's a great shot.
So, but still time here for the Melbourne Makos.
Gibbo
5 seconds we're hearing.
out to Winnan. Got to
No.
go. He doesn't need
Winnan doesn't need
any,
an
and he
invitation.
won't rush, and he just puts it
and Winnan
perfect.
pops that one away.
As he's done all weekend. Takes his time, gets to his spots, and just uses his wrist really well, in tight. Then knows there's pressure from the back and slots it.
Okay, there was more time on the clock than I thought
There was way more time on the clock.
10
Probably down to
seconds.
10 now.
Now the benches get up and about.
Now
so,
they get up. And here's Harari. He's going against Gillespie, the big fella.
Oh,
Oh,
has he got a
shot.
quick one here?
Oh!
No, up and over, and that will end the quarter. It is a 2-all game here between the Melbourne Makos and the Perth Manta Rays, and a really good first quarter of lacrosse. Mate, I'm going to step out. I'm going to get Pete Greenhouse back in here, as I will be back a bit later, but I'll let you finish up with this game.
Good on you, Tones.
You guys held the lead there for quite a long time, and in the context of the last men's game, we saw the score blow out to like 20-17 or something. That's a tight game. Why so tight?
Look, both teams are really good. We're working really hard. We've played collectively, I think, 3 games each so far over the past 2 days. We're both tied, but we're both putting all our effort into it, so it's going to be a tight game.
And you've made reference there to the fact that it has been hot. There's been lots going on, but the players are working hard. There's something on the line here. You're working for that championship prize. What do you reckon your journey's going to be like tomorrow?
Look, it's going to be hard, but we'll get it. Look, we're looking for a big win here today to put us in good position tomorrow. We'll most likely have an early game tomorrow and hopefully be in the grand final.
Perfect. You were saying before you're from Melbourne. Players from all around the country. How have they come together for this tournament, the Mantas team?
Yeah, look, it's been great to play with players from all over Australia. But yeah, it's been great to just bond over the past 2 days. Again, we only got together on Wednesday, but we've built really close bonds so far.
And if they came out and they went, hey, we're going to do this again next week, you'd be in, obviously. But do you get that sense that this is going to now pick up momentum and move forward?
Oh yeah, I feel like this has been a great tournament so far. I'm loving the draft concept where we're bringing players from all over the state, from all over Australia together to play on one team. And we're not sticking to that Victoria, South Australia, Western Australia teams. And it's just been great to play with people all over Australia.
And that'll be great for the growth of the sport. You go back to your hometown, you take something you've learned, and it'll be on. Thank you very much for your time, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Eton, sticking with us, giving us some colour.
So, thanks for having me, Anson.
Yes.
First game we've done together, mate.
It
so
is.
This is pretty
Looking forward
exciting.
to it.
Pretty exciting as the boys go down for the first and only face-off of the quarter.
One easily there. Cook picking up that ground ball. Buchanan not really known for his face-offs, maybe in juniors, but usually just a lefty midi attackman. But has done well to fight that one out. Cook's got the ball at the back with Walker. Walker surveying. Looking around. He's going to step into one. Oh, he's found an open fella. Oh, good dodge, good D by Campbell McKinnon there. With DiCarlo. DiCarlo out to Buchanan. He's found the guy in the bottom corner in Walker. Oh, has he beat the shot clock? No, he hasn't.
Unlucky there. He really he knew the time was coming and really had a go, but just couldn't quite get it off in the time allocated.
No, he had a fair crack at that, and Sean Howard had no hesitation in getting it back up the other end of the field and out of his end.
The Makos now have got the opportunity to get an advantage here, the score being 2-2, as they do so through...
Oh, well done. Campbell McKinnon, I reckon. Campbell McKinnon's gone underneath there, solid left-hand drive, and he's just put that one round Stoikos as the ball comes with Ethan Buchanan on the wing, pushing it across to... Oh, I think that's Gordon over there. Yeah, Gordon again, got his own backup, reset shot clock. They've got time. Cook. Looking, oh, Gordon again. Well done. Way to stay in the play. Shawnee Aaron distributes out to Winnan. Just carries down. No rush at all. Harry Gibson. Got himself Farkas. Farkas to Sop. Sop driving from the left. Having a look. Oh, good defence there by Baker. He's met with a heavy stick. One-hander. He's flying out at the top. Unlucky, though. Solid effort. I like the one-handed stuff there, Pete.
Yeah, mate. Bit of showmanship.
Yeah.
I've seen a few of those today. Jesse Winnan,
Yeah.
I've heard you speaking about him before. He doesn't mind going the old one-hander when he's in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So, back down in the orange Manta Rays offensive end. We're driving Marden. Just a wayward pass there. Ball's out of bounds, so it's going to go back to the Makos. Haskett, bring the ball down. He's a ball taxi.
Yep.
Is Henry Haskett.
He does a really good job with it, Pete. He does. He's got Warren as his helper. Out to White. Two-man game. He's getting called for in the crease. What's happened there?
I saw that a lot on the backfield, Anson, particularly with the girls. They're really hot on the crease infringements by players well off the ball.
Yeah, that's right. I think that was Lewis just trying to get himself to the back there. He must have trotted his way through. So we've got Price at the back here. He was always known for an ex-attackman back in the day. Now likes to drive more from the top, but he's got himself back there against a fellow teammate. Oh, and he's got the shot off. No. Good defence. Warren getting the ball out. No one to help him. Haskett's there. Down to Lewis, to Jesse Winnan. Surveying. Haskett. I think they're looking to settle in and use the full 30s. Gibbo. Oh, solid save by Stoikos, but corralled by Warren. So they get the fresh shot clock and another go.
Haskett from the top has a big shot.
He's fired,
Big
Pete.
shot, and he peppered that top corner.
Has he ever?
Not much Stoikos could do about that one as it comes down behind the goal there with Mitchell Baker. Baker just having a look around, waiting for an option. Goes himself. He beats Haskett around the right-hand corner. Turns, has a shot, but misses everything. And so Sean Aaron will get a free clear here, but we might just see the Manta Rays trying to lock off numbers, making the Makos have a bit of pressure. No, not to be. Ball with Farkas.
To Gillespie. The big freight train in Gillespie likes his matchup here from the top, right to left to right, goes to his strong hand, finds an open winner for a backhander. Unlucky.
Yeah, if there's anyone that's a showman, it's Jesse Winnan. Anson, you saw a bit of that in the box team,
mate,
Utica.
He's phenomenal. He just finds himself in the spots and he magically does something and it goes in. Unlucky that time, Stoikos all over it. Read the playbook on that one, and Harari is just going to cruise this one over the half line. Down the lane. Oh, bugger. And that one's just gone over his teammate's head there. Out of bounds, turnover, Mako's ball. One thing I'm liking from both their teams, when they're driving from X, they're actually taking that extra step, not trying to shoot too early, and it's to their advantage. They're finally getting around that defender and having extra space. And I think that's really paying off for a bunch of these guys at the moment.
You do see a lot of times guys get a bit excited when they're driving around those bottom corners, but yeah, no, you're right. They do take that extra step, opens up the front of the cage.
Oh, White, sneaky. Oh, and found the open guy in Lewis. Can he finish? No. Oh, no, and it's a breakaway for Cook. 1-on-1. Oh,
great
clutch.
save by Aaron. Sean Aaron coming up with a one-on-one save there, does a great job.
Oh, no way. And then Kobe Cook just finds his own rebound from the sideline as Aaron was getting himself back in. Oh, how do you like that one?
No.
Gillespie said, oh, yeah,
Huge.
how about this one? And just peppers one past Stoikos. Back and forth action here now, guys. Jack Price, he's found him. Oh, behind the back save.
Aaron coming up
Solid
with some
save,
big
and
saves.
they've got numbers the other way. Mako's heading down. Again, Gillespie just stepping in like it's a fastest shot contest. And just rifling one. Unfortunately, to the left this time.
Oh, mate, isn't it how exciting
It just gets fiery after a little while, doesn't it? Up and down, and that was some good quality opportunity.
I've really enjoyed how teams have settled play and had a lot of structured play in this tournament.
Yep.
But that is exciting.
That is
lacrosse.
exciting. When it's up and down and they're going, it is very frantic and it's exciting. Oh, great find. Baker, good rebound. Finds another one. Buchanan steps through. Almost got him with the rough bounce, but Aaron's got that one up to Warren. They don't have the numbers. There's orange everywhere. Over and back. No, both feet have to be over. No. He went.
Yep, so Keesing seeing that one from way back in the defensive area.
So Gordon gets it to Price. Price, I think they're going to look for a settled set here. Use the 30. There's still about 15 left. You might look to go down the line here. And,
Aaron, another big save from Aaron. He's been fantastic in the last little bit here.
And if Harry Gibson can time this right, he is going to go one-on-one. And he's dribbled one past him. I thought he might have waited for the trailers coming off the box. But, and the quick outlet pass, full field. And a save by Aaron again.
They'll get that back, though. That's come off
That is.
either the goalie or the post.
But that's, again, how, like you were saying, how quick it is. Shot, save this end, big outlet pass to a one-on-one up this end.
I'm all for that if it's there, and that was there. And what have we got here?
Must be a timeout, Perth.
Yeah, look, I'm all for that run and gun. I love the structured play though, but
Yep.
if the transition's there, you got to take it.
You got to take it. I mean,
It's almost free money, isn't it?
it is. I mean, there's only 8-minute quarters. There's only so much you can do, and only so many times you can have a settled set. 30 seconds goes pretty quick, and 8 minutes goes even faster.
Yeah.
So, like that, like you said, got to take some of those because it is a close game. Very, very, very close. We'll be 5-4 still.
5-4.
And every team's looking for that inch. 6-4 potentially.
What have I missed?
Oh no, 6. We got 6. They've got 5 on the
yeah,
scoreboard.
6.
We've got
Yep,
6.
we do
We've
have
got. Let's have a little score check here. We've got the Makos, McKinnon with 1, 2, Winnan with 1, Haskett with 1, and Gillespie with 1, and Gibson with 1. And then on the Manta race side, we've got Buchanan with 1, Baker with 1, Gordon with 1, and Cook with the 1 from the sideline.
I've just really loved also, Anson, in this tournament,
is the spread of goal scorers.
Yes.
Like every now and then you'll get one with a bag.
Yep.
But
Your twos and threes.
Even with the girls, you know, there's a great spread of
Yep.
goal scorers.
Yep.
And that's what this game's all about. It's not about one player
No.
or two players. It's about a whole team effort
Yep.
at both ends of the field too.
Yeah, correct. So not only do you have to make stops, you also have to put points in for your team. There are some guys that are more designated D guys and more designated O guys, but like you said, everyone's got to contribute.
I was speaking to Jesse Winnan, and he was unsure about how he would go, being one of the older players. And he said his role really is offensive. And it's just like in box. He'll come in front gate, and when he's had his bit, he'll get off again. So you'll see him often have the shot and just run straight for that bench. The Manta Rays have just sprayed one here, so Sean Aaron brings the ball in.
And
that's the quarter.
That's the quarter. That's half time.
So a big quarter there. Makos just getting a little breakaway, 6-4 against the Manta Rays, and the Makos would be looking as the Sydney Seahawks did in the women's game just prior. They're here, they're on top of the ladder, and they want to send a statement to everyone saying we're on top of the ladder for a reason here. We are the best team here. That's what they want everyone to see.
That's right. And to the credit of the Manta Rays, they are getting their options, mate. So before we get you too intense, let's head over to Trav. It looks like he's interviewing Richards here.
You bounced out to a 2-goal lead. That's impressive, right? Like at the end of a long day, you guys this is the second game of the day. You've worked hard. What have the boys been doing that's just like making it work?
I think just following coach's orders, playing as a team, passing the ball around, just going to the right spots really. Especially our defense, just making stop after stop, putting them on a string. So it's always good.
And I will say this, you guys are highly skilled, right? You did a game earlier today, lots of stuff coming from outside, banging shots on goal, always on target, really putting a lot of pressure on the other team. Is that something you've worked on over the last couple of days that you've been together, or is it just something that the boys brought with them?
I think definitely over the last couple of days, chemistry has gotten better. But I think just the trust in each other, just to be able to do what they can do and rely on their stick skills is always good. And
that, you say that, trust in each other. And I will say this, you watch the boys go out there and I sit there going, man, they've been working together for ages. 3 days. You spent hours together, not weeks, not months, not years. So that trust, what's it born on the back of? Like you played in different rep teams, you just got used to playing with different guys?
Definitely that, but I think just our chemistry over the last couple of days, we stay together as a team, we do everything as a team, just get to know each other and know our sweet spots for each other and what they want to do always helps.
So who are the guys then that are standing up as the natural leaders, those guys that are stepping out and going, there's a guy I want to be like?
Definitely Campbell McKinnon and Sean Aaron. Both of those two guys are just outstanding in their leadership roles.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Tom. Good luck for the rest of the game. Hope you keep that lead. Cheers. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Tom. He's free now, but now he's...
So we've just heard from Tom there. Boys are all hanging out together, having a great time, which is what rep sport's all about. You've done it a number of times, both at state and national level, Anson. So I'm sure you can agree with everything you just said there.
Yeah, no, that's always one of the best parts of it, isn't it? When you make some of these either representative teams or, in this situation, a major league team, and you get to hang out and you get to, really bond, have some laughs, have some tears sometimes, giving each other a hard time. And yeah, that's the best part of it, really getting to know each other. And then obviously it shows out on the field with the chemistry.
Yeah, no, fantastic. I remember some of my junior days in rep teams being, I catch up with the guys now still and have a great time. So we might just have a quick 5-minute drinks break, Hanson, while we wait for the halftime break to be over. So we'll be back shortly. Welcome back here to the Marden Sports Complex, where we're watching the Melbourne Makos take on the Perth Manta Rays, the undefeated Makos with the ascendancy, 2-goal lead, 6 goals to 4. And as previous to this halftime break, I'm joined by Anson Carter. So thank you, Anson. I'm enjoying this debut of the Peter Anson show.
Yes, I am too, and as the sun's finally disappeared behind all the clouds and the lights are blooming here, it is a fantastic evening out at Mars Sporting Ground. We've got plenty of food and drinks here, plenty of spectators. The stands are getting full. iAthletic has still got their apparel out, so get down here, buy your team apparel and support your teams.
So it looks like the
Oh, he's not happy about it either.
Makos are going to have that one. A bit of an infringement there, causing the Makos to get a possession ball. So they are going to have the first possession of the day, of the evening, the half. Get it right, Pete. It's been a long day.
It has been a long day, mate. It's also been hot up here for us, mate. So
Yeah, it sure has.
we're almost like athletes up here.
Sean,
That's a solid save.
Sean Aaron has picked up where he left off and made another great save for the Makos, and they now, after having the ball taxi Henry Haskett bring it down, they have a bit of time to set something up and have an offensive play here.
Yep, Warren with the ball here, surveying, seeing his options. He looks like he's going to come back to the middle of the field. Oh, I thought he broke his stick then, but he's burst through the pack. Put it wide. Is there a foul here? Potentially a foul.
Looks like it.
Who's sitting? Cook.
I'm not sure if you've had a chance to speak to anyone, Answer, but are they running man-up teams?
I think so. Like, there's definitely certain players that they'd prefer to have on the field for the power plays, and some of them are running certain rotations. Some just like to kick the ball and find the open guy on the backside. But I believe these guys do have a play. I've watched them in the warm-ups, and they're quite efficient.
Yep.
But they'd make a little rotation here, a little cutter, and they're all going to bump around on that right-hand side.
There you go.
Oh, he's had a fire again when he's been off target tonight.
Yeah, not his usual self.
Has he got one? He's got one. He's had a bunch of shots though, but he's usually shooting at a very high percentage. As Fothergill. Fothergill brings the ball up. Oh, fake flip. Who's buying it? Nobody. Pricey. X Factor coming through with some speed. Gets his hands free. No. Just carries to the back.
This is your guy to watch per the interview earlier today.
Yes, he is very good. Hard to play against, and he's excellent to watch. So, yeah, him and the young fella Jake Mannix for me are the two. I really liked Jake Mannix's game this afternoon. I reckon he was unofficially on for about 7 assists. Just dodged on a dime, kept his feet, great balance, and just found his open teammates all day as Gibson comes down with the ball.
Just on Jake Mannix, I do have to apologise to him. I kept referring to his under-15 tournament, Anson, and
yes,
he does have a brother, Josh, who was in the under-15 tournament.
Yep.
So look out well, Josh Mannix is coming.
Lewis, back to Gillespie. Oh, stopped on a dime. Oh, found some space there. Great save, Stoikos, as the Makos get the rebound and fresh shot clock. So Gibson, Haskett, he's going to go down the line. What's his options? Carries to the back, tiptoe in the crease, finding Gillespie, who's just going to wind up and bury it. Oh, my gosh.
Not the first time Gillespie's done that. We saw one in the last quarter where he just stung that corner, and he's just done it again.
Price, oh, great shot and saved by Aaron. But that shot by Gillespie, he just put the arms back and fired high offside.
Yeah, he's certainly got his eye in.
Good defense there by Baker, and he's popped it out to Lewis, not knowing he's got defensive pressure coming from the back. Who's getting the ball out here? Nice, Walker. Over to Gordon. And another flip.
Trying it again, the old secret squirrel.
Again, no one's buying it.
Oh, Aaron has.
Oh, no, Walker's got it.
Maybe I got sucked in.
He might. Oh, he's fired and scored. I'd like to see more of that from Lockie Walker. You know, he's a noun goal scorer, and he's kind of put himself in this distributor's role. I'd like to see him go to the cage a little bit more, be a little bit more selfish. And Gillespie, he's always one to be firing away. Has he got his hands free again? He's in space. Oh. Bit lame with the defensive pressure, but that's always well. Fired up the field here with Buchanan. He's got a 3-on-3 and he's got a fire. Oh, great shot, hip side. Quick reset up the field to Gillespie. Oh, save Stoikos. Then we're back the other way. Harari can't handle. Good pressure. Oh, Campbell McKinnon, great pressure. He's going to relax this one, or is he going to drive the baseline? That's all right. Over to Sop.
Yeah, good idea to just settle the play. It's been a bit frantic the last couple of minutes, so probably not a bad idea to get a breather here.
Gillespie looks like he's gassed. He's going to the box. Lewis comes on to Warren. Haskett down to Sop. Oh, and he's going to take the lane. Oh, good step by Warren coming underneath. Oh, yes, that's all clear.
Yep, came off the keeper, Henry Haskett.
Great
picked
crumbs.
it up. Shot clock did go off, but they hadn't had time to reset it. That's how quick things moved.
Price coming in with a head of steam against his teammate. Left-handed attempt. Oh, what'd that come off of? That's a reset for the Mantas. I don't want to see teams go too ISO, but I'd like to see him dodge and pass, maybe find the open guy, but I do love seeing these outside shots go.
Oh, they look good. Sexy.
Nice. Oh, Cook, way to get it off to the guy at the back who's going to come the corner. That's Price. Oh, he's misfired, and that's an over and back.
Yeah, well left there by Stoikos. No need for him to pick it up and just turn it over. Let the ball run out.
That's it. Run some time. They are down 2. It is currently 8-6. Makos way over the Perth Manta race.
I've seen a lot more play from Xants than that I might have been expecting this tournament, which I'm not unhappy about it, to be honest. Got to get the goalie moving.
Yes, you do. Gibbo, I thought he was going behind the back, and he's just pulled that one back forward. Save Stoikos. And quick outlet to Baker, who's off and running, one-on-one with the keeper. Can he get this one? He can. Well done. That's a better finish. Now, Sean Aaron's in no rush. He has his 10 seconds. Gets it up. He's met early by Buchanan, is Warren. Are they going to get it deep here? Warren's got the fancy feet. Oh, good turn.
Great turn.
Oh, yes.
Great work.
Great turn. Great. Up the line and bury in behind the keeper there.
Stoikos just come off his pipe there and gave that side open.
They've gone that flip again. Not very clean that time, but Walker pushes that one down to Marden. Back to Walker. Walker's going to look to drop. Let's see if he goes to the goal this time. Oh, he does. Oh, unlucky. The step back fire.
Yeah, 2 players screening the shot too.
Yeah.
Not a bad shot option. Just got it a bit wide. Haskett the ball taxi, brings it down. Got a good field of vision. That's Farkas.
Yep, Farkas looking for his option, stepping down the lane. He's a big, tall athlete as well. Guarded well by Gordon. Or Fothergill, sorry. And that's White coming down. Oh, stop! Load of high. Stop it. Just stop it.
I see what you did there. Great load of high shot, though.
Oh, great load of high shot from a low angle as well. And got Stoikos biting line, put it above his head. And that's Ray's ball with Kobe Cook.
So if they had a fresh 30 seconds, so there was a reset there. It's come off the goalie or the goal itself.
Baker. He's going to look to work his magic on this side. Oh, found the open guy. That's a great move. Harari couldn't handle, but that's what I want to see. Dodge, draw, dump and score.
It's easy, isn't it? Simple game, Lacrosse.
Oh, and he's getting pressed. And we have a timeout call.
So
no, well, that happened fast, Pete.
It did, 3/4 time. We must be out of the heat restrictions, Anson. No hydration break in that quarter.
Yeah.
And
that went smoothly.
What I do think has happened, though, is Marty Baker, one of the officials out on the field here, had his hand in the air, so someone might find themselves in the bench.
Yep, Mitch Baker, he's ready to sit down already.
Which will leave, I believe the Makos will probably start with the ball.
Yep, an illegal procedure.
So 3/4 time, we'll just quickly run through the goal scorers here. We've got McKinnon.
Hey, folks.
Oh, no, maybe we'll head down to Trav.
Staying close, 10-8. We talked about this in the first quarter with Eton. It was going to be a close game. But I want to do something different. We've talked to the players a lot. We've talked to the coaches. We're just here with Marty having a chat about the game from a referee's perspective. We know it's quick. What's the hard part?
Just getting up and down the field is just the pace and the speed at which this game goes. It's hectic. You've got to really be on top of your game. You don't always make every call right, but you get on it, try and make the best you can, and move on.
Now you're sweating. You're clearly working hard, and everyone is, right? But you've got to do the decision making, the running. Yep. Those fast breaks, they just mess with you.
A little bit, but you just got to get on your bike, and it's only a 32-minute game, so you work hard for 32 minutes, and then you can have a rest after that. So
we talk about three-man mechanic when we do regular field lacrosse. Yep. Similar mechanics being employed here?
Yeah, positioning a little bit, but it's far more like box than it is a sort of field in some aspects in terms of where you're positioning and what you're really looking for. Those things. It's a real blend of those two sports. So. And
I did notice earlier, speaking about box, that one of the guys has got a box helmet on. That's totally legit out here?
Yeah, so as long as there's a complete head shell and a complete face mask, that's completely fine.
Marty, thank you very much for your efforts. Thank you for refereeing. Go and take a quick break before you go again.
So we just heard from one of the officials. I don't mind that. I am actually a big fan of these official shirts, Hanson.
Yeah, I don't mind them. And speaking of officials, I got to sit down with a bunch of them and have lunch today. And it's actually hilarious listening to them bicker and argue about who made the right call and who did this and who didn't do that right. It was actually quite funny. But you know what? They're out here. They're trying just as hard as the players to wrap their head around this new Major League Sixes format. And I think credit to them, they're doing a pretty good job.
And of course, it's not just the players and the coaches looking for a spot in that Olympic
that's right.
team, is it? The officials need to have a place too.
Yeah, correct.
And they're doing a great job. They're learning almost a whole new rule book as everyone else is. And I agree. I think they're doing a fantastic job. So we're about to head into the last quarter of this game. Last men's game on day 2. Or last men's game of the minor round.
Yeah.
So Makos undefeated.
Yeah.
Can they hold on?
Can they hold on? I don't know, Pete. I feel like the Manta Rays have had more opportunities. And but the Makos have made more of their opportunities, if that makes sense.
Yep.
So I feel like Sean Aaron's playing an absolute blinder. Has done the last day and a half, or 2 days, you could say now. And again, Stoikos has come up massive as well, hence the score being 10-8. But yeah, let's see if the teams either settle or push the pace here.
So as we discussed, there is a player in the box for the Manta Rays, and they are set up. As the Makos are going to start with the ball. So, but Sean Aaron, you're right. The Manta Rays have had plenty of possession, and he has just been unbelievable. I mean, I wouldn't be a goalie for anyone, let alone in this competition where you're having balls thrown at you left, right and centre. But he has been amazing, and there's no wonder he's the last Aussie keeper, current Aussie keeper.
Yeah. Current Aussie keeper, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Gillespie keeps getting his hands free. He's got the hat trick at the moment. I would like to see Winnan keep shooting, try and start to bury a few of these opportunities that he's getting. Harry Gibson's had some extra opportunities, so let's see who in this power play is going to be their guy. And there's Gillespie, back to Gibson up high. They're going to run their set. They've got a guy at X in Winnan. Let's see what happens here. They're going to try and draw a corner and drag someone. Gibbo stepping out. No real rotations yet. We have Gibson through the crease. Here it is. And shot by Sop. Oh, save. And that's gone wayward. Any tips? Oh, it's gone back to Makos. A potential tip there. And shot clock, what are they at? Because they wore some of that clock down. They're trying to figure it out now. Like was said earlier, I think a bit of the heat's got to some of these shot clocks and they're doing their own thing.
Yeah. Good, though, that these Lacrosse Australia shot clocks have got that option to...
And there he is.
Shot. That's winning.
There he is, and there he goes.
Yeah, that's
like you mentioned, shoot and go.
Yep, there. Got his eye in, though.
Winning
scoring that goal with a laser from the top right.
Yep.
So the Manta Rays now, this is Price. Price having a go, goes right, got a great step.
Oh,
had a
and that's
great
the
finish.
one. He likes to bury that one low and away from the left-handed keeper there. That's a cracker shot for the big fella.
You mentioned Jack Price, used to be predominantly an ex-player, but he has got one of the best split dodges in the game.
He does. His outside shot is phenomenal. Oh, and Haskett's picked him off, and he's met with pressure by Cook. And more pressure by Cook. He's still getting it by Cook.
Great work by Haskett there, and great sportsmanship there. I just saw him give his opponent a high five.
Yep, game recognised game.
Love a good battle between two good opponents.
Oh, and Gillespie, he's firing all day.
He's keen. He wants some more. He's got, like you said, a hat trick, but I reckon he wants a double hat trick. So Stoikos gets the ball upfield, ends up in Price's hand.
Winning. Price, dodgy on Haskett again. Oh, twister. Great save by Aaron. Been solid all night. Ball taxi. And they're just going to Uber this one down through Winnan. Getting it low. Heavy right-sided play at the moment as Stop comes off the box with space. Oh, and he hits the guy with pace as well. And just, saves Stoikos. He's come in with a head of steam there, Pete, and got himself to a great spot, but Stoikos has stuffed him.
I really like the way Stop moved there.
Yep.
Great, straight off the bench. He's come straight in at pace, like you say, head of steam, and really moved well. Very hard to stop when a guy's in doing that. Balls at X, comes up high.
Gibson splits to the middle of the field, down the lane. Oh, bang! Ting, 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 as Tony would say. He's not here, but someone's got to do it.
That did rattle the cookie jar again, as he would say.
And that's just an absolute laser, Pete, from Gibbo. He's burst his way to the middle of the field, taken the lane, and he's just popped that in the corner off the post.
Love seeing it. There's no one in front of Winnan here. He could do the same thing, but no, he's choosing to let's just settle the play down. Although he is giving a nod like, get out of my way, but hands it off.
White's going to go down the line this time, down the alley dodge. Got his hands free. Stoikos took that one in the chest, popped it in the pocket, and they're 2-on-1. Can he get it across? It just needed to be an easy pass.
Yep, he put a little bit too much pepper on that one.
Price, you can tell Price is not happy with that. He could see an opportunity there just gone by.
Yeah, he's not one to hide his feelings, is he, Price? If he's
frustration
annoyed,
is
frustrated.
Yeah.
I was going to use a different couple of words, starting with PO, but and look at him. He's still just sauntering off there, Jack Price.
Oh, so they've got the power play here. So it looks like Warren got a penalty. Not quite sure what it was. I was too busy looking ahead. Probably an interference of whatnot. So I'm not sure how long this one's going for. If anyone saw a yellow or a green. They're going to move with the Baker coming through the middle and the lefty coming over the top. And Walker stepping into one. Yes! That's a great hold of that shot. Getting the defender to bite and then having time to step in. A couple more steps and getting that easier shot off.
It's been a great strategy of a lot of these guys that are shooting. Because the game is so up and down. And Winnan just finds himself in front of the cage with no one. Stings the top corner. But yeah, holding on to that shot is a great strategy that a lot of players are implementing. Manta Rays now need to get a few back here.
Buchanan. Bang! Rattling the iron again was the Manta Rays. That's Baker working well with Buchanan. Then he's rattled that off the crossbar. It'll stay ball orange.
Some amazing examples of shot taking here, Anton. You know, some of these guys are pretty unlucky. That beat everything bar the goalpost.
Yep.
You know, unbelievable. I'm actually in awe at some of these guys.
Yeah.
You know?
I like all the different release points. Now with the stick technology and the way you can string a pocket, guys can release from everywhere, whether it's high from high or 3/4 or low to high, and all these different release points that you can really take advantage of now. And guys of the offensive mindset are really getting crafty with how you can start shooting goals and making more deception for a goalie.
Yeah, it's great. And the way the sticks these days, I think we've got a timeout call here just while we waffle on about stick technology. But the way they have the holes all the way down the head now, so you're right. You know, you can string a stick any way you want it these days, and it's just amazing. And then you've got some of the the different type of mesh technologies as well.
And,
Spoiled for choice.
It's a great age we live in.
It is. It is. I mean, I grew up still in the areas of using leathers. So, I mean, you had minimal sideboards and you just had this big baggy pocket, and then you'd get into the meshes. And again, you weren't able to do those release points with your shooting because the ball would fly at the top, or you wouldn't have the hold, or it would whip too far. But now, like you're saying, with the stick tech, you can actually really use some of these different release points.
So, Anson, sorry to cut you off
No,
there.
go for
it. We're actually going to start 5-on-3 here. So there's been some things that we've clearly not seen with regards to the Makos.
One's going. Farkas is coming off.
Makos have got 2 in the box.
Interesting.
So we actually saw a 2-zone played by the women in the game before, but this will be a good opportunity for the Makos to get a couple of goals here. If they can get a quick goal and a ride, you know, they could put themselves right back in this game.
Well, they got to hurry, Pete, because I reckon we're about 4-minute mark left. So that first half of that quarter goes so fast. So they've really got to start doing that.
And that's Jack Price. Jack Price just letting that one go.
And that just sizzled the iron as it burnt the net on the way through.
Great shot there by Jack Price.
And the thing I also like is the goalies aren't too deterred. They know they're going to get shots off.
Oh, great
Right?
save by
They
Stoikos.
know they're going to make saves, and that's a bonus, but they're going to score. You're never going to tip a team to 0 in this format, so they're just ready to get on with it, which I love to see, and that's a massive for the other team there. Jesse Winters just put 2 easy ones away and then got stuffed on the doorstep by Stoikos.
Oh, that's been hit by the defender.
Harari!
Harari just picking up the scraps off the ground and dumping it over his shoulder, beating Sean Aaron. I don't think anyone was expecting that, especially Sean Aaron.
No, I love the crumbing goals.
Mate.
He's not happy. He had no idea where that was. Total confusion. Where's the ball? Mad at his D. Get it out of here. Nah, ball's over his shoulder. Turn and rake, son.
Unreal. And that's the excitement that this game brings, Anson. You know, you and I jumping around.
Mate.
Loving this game as we see another big shot from Gillespie.
That's a reset shot, though.
Stoikos almost ending up in a splits position, saving that one.
I think Aaron's just going back and forth trying to figure out what actually happened there. I don't think he really is trying to contain himself. Like, what happened? What actually happened?
I think he's almost touched both sidelines.
Yes, he has, just pacing back and forth. All right, Gillespie with the ball. He's looking deadly.
Just after we finished saying that goalies,
solid.
Just get up and get on with it.
Get on with it. Nah, that one's eating him alive, I reckon.
Gillespie with the ball up top. Probably wants to have a go here.
Toe drag.
Gets
back underneath.
Inside.
Gets it to his open fellow in McKinnon. Good defense. Harari all over him, and Kobe Cook just working so well together there to get that turnover. Ball orange going the other way. And it is a 13-11 game, 2 minutes to go. They've really got to keep pushing here. Price could be the guy. Timeout.
Yeah, Price could be a match winner here. When he's on, he's on. And does like to sting a corner or two. So, you know, be good to see Jack Price sting a couple.
Now, I've just seen a man look at the scoreboard, look at the time left, hasn't had a golden goal game yet in the commentary box.
And what he's done, Anson, and he did do this, he actually allowed me to have some dinner, took the first quarter and said,
he did.
Let's let the young pups have a go.
Yeah.
And here we are, maybe stealing his golden goal opportunity.
Stealing his golden goal opportunity. Oh, my. But the time, what are they going to be talking about here, Pete? Obviously, the Manta Rays have possession. They got 24 on the shot clock. What are they talking about, you reckon?
So they need a goal.
Yep.
First things first, they need a goal. And then what they need is a quick stop.
Yep.
So what I would be thinking if I was coaching this Sixers team, and I haven't really coached a lot of Sixers, so I'm just throwing stuff out there. But let's get a quick shot, let's get the goal, and then the goalie's going to pick the ball up. Let's lock out.
Yep.
Lock out all of the players, so the goalie has to make a forced pass, either just down the
10
field.
seconds,
or a pass to someone in trouble.
Yep.
So that would then give them the quick stop that they need. So that's what I would do.
And then there would only be a 2-possession game left if you want to run the shot clock. And here's Price. What's he going to do? He's dodging to the middle of the field, rolls back to his left, looking for options, dodging with his head up. And he's just been steamrolled. There will be a penalty, I reckon. Ball stays with the Rays. He absolutely got pummeled in Kobe Cook.
We have hands up everywhere here, so there could be 1 or 2 infringements.
At least an interference call here.
So just trying to watch the officials here. We have a card coming out of the back pocket there. It is the colour.
Wrong pocket. Yellow.
Yellow, so that's a 1 minute.
Non-releasable.
Just one 1 minute penalty, but that could be enough for the Manta Rays to get what they need.
1.5 if we're the same as the game clock here.
Just moving the ball around, getting some motion. Cutter goes through. Price at the top with space.
Oh, and he's
and
buried
nails
it from the outside. Another cracker shot. They need to lock everyone off, like you said. Can they press here,
So
get the ball back, and have a minute to go?
I don't know whether the Makos can just
No,
hold
you can't. It's a two-possession game.
It's too close.
It's a two-possession game.
So now they've just wasted 20 seconds.
Yep.
And we're going to have to go to the goal here and hope.
Oh, the ball's popped out.
Here we go.
And he's off.
Manta
and
Rays
he's
are
got
going.
space. Harari. Good composure, Harari.
There
We
it is.
tied it up.
There it is. It's a tight ball game. Where's Tony?
Oh, no, there's about 40-odd seconds to go.
Here we go. Ball with Winnan. Winnan, he doesn't mind having a shot in this situation. He can put them away from anywhere. Winnan, just waiting, winding the clock down.
16, 15. He'll go to 10. He'll hold it for 10. He'll go.
He'll back himself.
He's going to go underneath. Oh, he's gone around the top. Good double team. Nothing.
Now we're
Gibson.
Now we're in
we're
trouble.
at 3.
We need to shoot it.
2. Oh, that's a turnover. 1 possession left. Are you getting it and calling a timeout? Do they have one left?
Oh,
They mustn't.
Haven't kept track of this, but
Get it up there. Go, Pricey. Can he win the game here, or is it going OT? Oh, he's called the timeout.
I was just about to say we're in golden goal, but no, it's a timeout. Tony,
Tony's hands are in his face.
unbelievably
Why?
disappointed.
Why? Looking up to the commentary gods going, how come?
Tony, if you've been watching Australian Lacrosse Network over the many years that Tony's been doing this, he thrives and froths over a golden goal game. Hasn't had the opportunity to do one tonight, but you know we've got seconds remaining in this game, and it's all tied up. Makos versus Manta Rays. Woo! This is exciting. This is why we watch.
This is very exciting. I really like the mentality of the Manta Rays here. They've kept their composure all game. Things weren't going their way early, but they've plugged away one at a time, and they've slowly got this ball game back. Now, I think maybe a little bit of fatigue setting in for the Makos since they had the closer games today.
Yep.
The Team Orange with the Manta Rays had the bigger gap and got to rehydrate, relax a little bit, where these guys pretty much had to stick around and wait. So that might play a factor here, Pete.
Yeah, and that's reasonable to say that. It was hot today, and it was hot yesterday. These guys would be absolutely stuffed. And for them to have to come back and have this tight game, I think you're absolutely right. The Makos probably could have a bit of fatigue setting in.
Are they going to move the ball, or do you think they're going to put it in someone's stick?
Look, I think you put it in someone's stick. That's what I reckon.
Pricey? You reckon Pricey's the guy here?
He's a good ball handler. No, he's going off. He's off.
Nah, Cook's coming and he's staying.
Well done. So I do
Ball starts with Baker, and they're gone right hand heavy.
We're holding it until 10, and then we're going.
Is the game clock the same?
It's got to be close the way they're playing this bit of this passage of play. It's got to be.
And here he goes, Baker down the line, lefty finds him on the back. So Harari was there. That's their man up play.
That was the play.
And they found it.
Big
the
throw
long
by
bomb.
Aaron.
It's still on. Oh, McKinnon.
Stoikos has come out.
And that's
the game.
The game.
It is the game. Golden goal.
It looks like we're going golden goal.
Here we go. So having called a golden goal in this tournament, Anson, I'll tell you what's going to happen here. So what happens here is the boys are all going to get together. They're going to do a coin toss. They're going to decide which way they're going to shoot. And then they go 4 minutes each half.
Yep.
But if a goal is scored, it's golden goal. Game is over. Winner.
Oh, I like it, Pete. I can't wait for this, mate.
So I think you've seen these teams a bit more than I have. Who wins out of the face-off?
Oh, well, that's the tough one. See, here is where I'd put Jesse in the middle.
Yep.
I'd win the ball and at least have the first possession, because at the moment, little Ethan Buchanan's done a really good job there and getting the ball out, and then it's a scrap. So, it's a tough one. I'm calling Mantas. I'm going Team Orange for the win.
Okay.
I reckon it's going to be an upset. I don't think there's going to be a guys team that goes through undefeated, but if there is, the Makos are the team to do it.
Yeah, look, I'm excited. There's a part of me that really loves to see the underdog win.
Yeah.
But you know what? To have a team that's been so professional about the way they've gone about their
you're
business,
right.
It'll be really good to see them keep their cool heads.
Yep.
And for the Makos to take this one. So I'm going to go grey.
Oh, nice. I like it.
So you see the two players in the middle. They've just done the coin toss. The goalies will now make their way to each end shortly. But, mate...
I'm calling it like this, Pete. This is how I see it. Gray get possession, move the ball, save, back up the other end for Orange, goal. Harari. Harari's the name that has been dropped for the game winner. Wowee. He has got the last two good goals for them, so him and Price have been the guys that got them back in this game. Let's see what happens. But I honestly think that's how it'll go. Gray's going to get possession. Ball movement shot. Solid save. Back up the other end. Goal. That's what I'm calling.
All right.
Who it is, I don't know.
You know what, though? I'll tell you something. We're about to find out.
We're about to find out, Pete. And this is exciting stuff here, guys, out at the Mars Sporting Complex out at Marden. If you're not down here, I hope you're tuning in, because this is exciting stuff. The ball has been won by Orange. Oh, good chase down. Oh, no, it's been thrown into space, and White's come up with it. Oh,
That
push.
is silly.
Gillespie.
Very, very silly. At this stage of the game, you've basically handed your opponent
A
possession.
free shot here. Well, they've got their studs on. And the ball
Here's
with Price. Is he going to come to the middle? Oh, he's unsure.
Had someone in his way. Well
That's
held.
all right. Good control. Walker, the commander-in-chief in there. Oh, Baker fires. Oh, he hits the defender in front of him in white.
No reset. No reset.
Everyone's a little antsy right now. There's no reset. 3 seconds. 3 seconds. Save.
Oh,
Back up
Sean
the other
Aaron.
end. Sean Aaron.
There's
solid.
the big save you were talking about, Anson.
It is.
Here we go. The Makos now have got their time. Here's
winning. Here we go. He's going to make something happen. He's going underneath. Dive goal. Around underneath. Here it is. Oh, great save. Gillespie, has he got it? Walker's got it. Oh, it's to and fro. To and fro. Oh, my God. Little cheeky one to Buchanan.
Yeah,
he gets it
dangerous.
over the line. Are they pressing here? Oh.
There's shouts of
Everyone's
hold.
a little antsy.
Yep, there's shouts of hold, which
Oh,
I
a
don't mind.
timeout. Overtime timeout. Is that allowed?
Must be.
It must be. You get one.
Yep. So here we go. Possession, timeout. You set it up. What do you set up? Your man-up play that they tried to do just previous?
They tried to do it before. They tried to do it before where they were driving, and Harari fades to the back and then comes hard that off-ball corner. And they found him a few times this week, and on yesterday and today. They tried to find him before. Will they run the same play? Or are they going to go one guy, ISO, everyone out of the way, see what happens?
Look, you can't be a one-trick pony, mate. So
No, you can't.
Like you say, they've tried that.
Yep.
I reckon they've got something up their sleeve.
Yep.
I reckon they've got something up their sleeve that they're going to bring out and just shock and awe.
Yep. Well,
Tony doesn't think so.
Well, Harari is on. 2 for the game winner has been set in behind us here. I'm not going to let you know who said it, but he said it. Oh, he's going off. Oh, no. 2-1 DiCarlo. Could be DiCarlo. They might get out of his way.
Price
He's
with the
going
ball.
left.
They're all cutting through. Look, they've given it to Jack Price. Opened up the hole. Haskett knew it. Haskett knew it as soon as Jack made a step.
And everyone's just gulped and taken a deep breath and gone, uh-oh.
Unreal.
Ball back the other way. Ball taxi. Oh, my goodness. 2 minutes to go in this overtime. Is Haskett going to be the guy? They're calling a timeout now. They're going to get their guys on, set something up.
Crowd doesn't like it. The crowd want this
The
over.
crowd want this done. They want to see the girls on. But, again, we've still got 2 minutes of this first part of overtime. Makos have the ball. They're going to run an offensive set here. For me, I don't know what they're going to run. They do like doing that cut from the top guy through the middle and then they filter out and around. So let's see if that pays off for them or if they're going to go with something completely different.
I think here they go with Winnan again. Try it again.
Yep.
He has a knack, and
Yes.
you would have seen it.
Yes,
He
in
just
these situations.
has a knack to get himself in the right spot,
Yep.
make the right move, somehow contorting himself and pulling out magic.
But is that maybe too obvious or do you go obvious? There's no real hiding here anymore, is there?
Look, I think you just go obvious.
You put it in your gun
Yeah.
stick, or do you set something up for a Gillespie outside shot?
Well, you know, he has
He's
had his eye
he's
in.
had his eye in, so that's what I'm maybe thinking. Maybe setting something up, finding Gillespie off ball for a stinger.
I love this though. You and I, we're just clutching at straws and throwing names
Hey.
out there. Only the coaches and the players know what they're going to do, and we're
Correct.
about to see. We're just passengers on this ride that they're taking us on. So
Well,
here
they're
we go.
all the guys that we've named are on.
Your man
Harari's back
Gillespie.
on the field, so he could break away here. Oh. Campbell McKinnon. Oh, Gillespie's getting his hands free, ready. Oh, they want to get it to win, and this is what they wanted. This is what they wanted.
Look at all the seas
5,
have opened up here.
4, 3. Oh, he's put it on the net. That's all he needed to do. Crease infringement, ball orange.
No,
and
not
Harari's
happy.
still on the field.
Oh, we've got
Is he going to be
here.
the guy? Harari's
old-
name has been dropped a bunch of times for this game winner. And it has gone up and down way more than I thought it was going to go here, Pete. Back in Price's stick, little flip, Walker. Harari's come to the back. Is he going to fade up the corner? Baker's back there. Here it is. Oh, they're looking for his award, sir. Oh, they're throwing it through. Harry Gibson, go! Go, Harry! Like a racehorse. He doesn't care. I'm running through everyone. Nah, pulling it out.
Winnan's here though.
Oh, and he's
Winnan's
by
still-
himself now. Here we go.
Has it?
Jesse Winnan throws it up to Gillespie for the outside shot. One-hander, backhander, spinning. Oh,
Oh my goodness, this is the longest overtime period I've seen in a long time.
the unknowns. Walker trotting up the field. Under a minute to go here in the first half of overtime. Oh,
Great
across.
look.
Buchanan. Oh, he's done it.
Oh,
He has
whoa,
done it.
whoa.
And
There
they
you
found
go.
him on the weak side. Great shot placement, over the shoulder shot, stepped down into it and fired it off the far side pipe there, Pete.
Really great vision from the fella who had the ball on the opposite side.
Yep.
It was, Buchanan, had his stick up in the
Yep.
air. He's like, give it to me, I
Yep,
want this.
he wanted
I've
it,
got
didn't he?
And great vision to get the ball to him, and he's just stung that corner. And Sean Aaron's been amazing, but unfortunately, you only need to let
That's
one goal
right.
in and it's all over.
That's right. I reckon that Harari goal might have rattled him, mate, because he was very confused after that one. And then the composure of the Manta Rays, they went up and back, both teams trading opportunities there, and it finished off with a great shot.
So the Melbourne Makos are the undefeated team no more. The Manta Rays have stolen a win from them in the last seconds. It had
Yes.
to be the last seconds because it was golden goal. And here they are. You see them on your screen there, and they are wrapped. They're going to go into the final period very, very happy as we just listened to Trav.
Switch it around, changed it up a little bit, and we got it to work, right?
A lot of defensive pressure as well. So not only the offense, but defense coming out. The boys seem to ratchet it up a gear.
They ratcheted it up, but they were really focused on who were they. We had good defence for the whole game. We only had like 13 against, so really proud of the lads. They performed extraordinarily well. Stodge in the goals, a lot of saves. So you can't complain about that, can you?
It's always great when your goalie has a great game.
The goalie has a habit of making us all look good, right?
Always. I noticed in the last couple of minutes there, they've gone out. You went with some set play stuff, like you've been together for no time at all. So where are those set plays coming from?
They're just coming from the whiteboard.
Straight off the whiteboard onto
Straight off the whiteboard. Simple. Keep it simple and straight off the whiteboard. Yep.
Perfect. I'm sure you couldn't be any prouder. Enjoy the win. Thank you.
Thank you.
And
Ladies and gentlemen, give them one big round of applause.
and great to see Tim Keane there. So Tim Keane is one of the coaches from Queensland.
Yep.
Originates from the Glenelg Lacrosse Club here in South Australia. Has played for Australia. Got an amazing wealth of knowledge. So clearly having an influence on the game. But we have just seen an amazing spectacle of lacrosse, Anson, and I think we're going to have to call it a day because now we're running behind for the next game.
But just for the viewers there, that game there with the Manta Rays getting up, that puts them the sole team on 2 wins, 2 losses. So they're sitting third regardless. Now there's got to be some maths to do of where the Seahawks and the Bellies sit. And then up the top with the Brisbane Salties and also the Melbourne Makos now, whether or not it goes on goal difference or head-to-head or whatnot. So there's a bit of maths to do for the powers that be. But other than that, Peter, I've had a great time with you today, mate. And, thank you very much for that. Thank you to Scotty. Thanks to Sparksy up on the stand there with the camera. And yeah, guys, thank you very much. Thank you again, Pete.
Yep, just before we go, just check the socials for all the fixtures tomorrow. They will be up as early as we can, but like Anson said, there is some maths to work out. So check the socials, Australian Lacrosse Network on Facebook and Lacrosse Australia also. So we're going to call it a night here for the men, and that's the game.
That's it.